A woman will fall for you when you greet her like this. Not because you copy-paste some alpha line, but because your hello has texture, the feel of someone who notices what others miss, offers choice instead of pressure, and leaves her a little lighter than a moment ago. In this video, you'll get 14 uncommon, field-tested moves that make your greeting feel unrepeatable, tied to the exact second you meet, not a script anyone could parrot. Each point is a small, doable shift you can use the next time you say hello, and if you stay through the final one, you'll learn the closer that stitches everything together, the clean, confidence-loaded exit that protects her time, sparks curiosity, and quietly invites her to reopen the door to you later. That last piece is where most guys fumble, nail it, and the earlier 13 suddenly work twice as hard. If you're new, welcome. We share daily strategies to help men master dating. Drop a comment below and subscribe, or you may never see our videos again, and small edges will slip by just when they count. 1. You enter with a micro pause that frames presence, not performance. Most guys pounce. You don't. You arrive beside her space, breathe once like you're letting the room finish its sentence, and only then speak. That half-beat is electricity. It signals you weren't rehearsing while walking over. You were noticing. Follow it with a non-demand statement about the scene, not her. I've just realized the playlist is stuck 5 years in the past, and I'm not mad about it. That tiny pause says your nervous system is steady. That opening line says you're tuned to the environment, not scavenging for approval. Presence is contagious. When your hello feels unhurried, her shoulders drop a centimeter. That's attraction's starting pistol. 2. You offer a tiny fork in the road. 2 playful options, both easy to accept. Choice melts resistance. Instead of "can I sit?" try "quick hello while I grab water," or the 30-second version where you roast my drink choice. Either option is light, bounded, and fun. You're not chasing compliance, you're gifting agency. People trust the source that lets them choose their own adventure. Keep the options small and time-boxed, so it feels like sampling a flavor, not committing to a meal. If she picks one, you've already built collaboration. If she counters with her own option, great. You've sparked co-authoring. Attraction thrives where the other person feels like a participant, not a target. 3. You greet the room before you greet the woman. Use a third object as the bridge. Talking directly at someone can feel like a spotlight. Instead, start by engaging a neutral third thing both of you can see: the dog at her feet, the crooked event poster, the cappuccino foam shaped like a failed topographic map. This poster thinks the event is on Wednesday and Friday. I admire its optimism. She's invited into a shared observation without being put under glass. That third object absorbs the first seconds of social heat, giving her time to warm up. From there, it's natural to swivel. I'm James, the person who picks fights with posters. It reads as effortless rather than strategic because you're actually talking to what's real in front of you. 4. You timestamp the moment with a hyper-specific throwaway detail. Specificity convinces in a way charm never can. Fold into your greeting something only a person who's truly here would notice. I'm saying hi before the barista drops that spoon for the 3rd time. Or, I had to meet the only person who looked genuinely betrayed by their salad. The point isn't cleverness, it's proof of presence. When your hello is welded to an exact second that will never happen again, she feels chosen by reality, not just by your boredom. That tiny detail becomes a miniature inside joke within moments. She's not meeting a man, she's meeting you, here, now. 5. You compliment the invisible process, not the visible outcome. Outcomes get praised all day. Looks, clothes, an obvious accessory. Processes are the secret garden. That sketchbook has the sleepy corners of someone who draws when they're waiting in lines. Or, that ring looks like it's been places with you. You're not evaluating. You're noticing the story behind the thing. When your greeting honors the effort or history rather than the shine, you signal depth without trying to look deep. It lands as respect, not as hunger. She'll lean in to confirm or correct your read, which is precisely the hook. You've turned introduction into co-storytelling. 6. You mirror one micro-posture for a heartbeat, then break it on purpose. Mirroring entire body language is cliché and creepy. The uncommon move is to echo a single low-stakes detail: how she's angled her mug, the way her notebook sits slightly skewed, and then deliberately change yours after a sentence. It's a whisper of, "I see you," followed by, "I'm self-directed." That rhythm, a tune, then lead, feels safe and attractive. It says you're socially fluent without being imitative. The echo creates instant familiarity. The gentle break restores individuality. Done well, she'll simply feel that your presence fits the scene without smothering it. 7. You hand her a pressure release phrase she can use anytime. Build trust in the first breath by offering a graceful exit tool she controls. If this is a bad time, toss me a rain check, and I'll disappear like a magician's rabbit. You've given language for boundaries before she needs them. That preemptive courtesy lowers vigilance and makes real curiosity possible. Most greetings remove options. Yours adds one. People are drawn to the person who protects their autonomy, even when there's a chance it means the moment ends. Paradoxically, that safety often keeps the moment going. If this kind of pressure-free approach is landing for you, hit subscribe, so the next time you want a new micro move, it finds you, not the other way around. 8. You play a one-sentence story swap with a constraint. Stories bond faster than facts, but sprawling stories swamp strangers. Use a playful constraint. One-sentence origin story. How did you and that book find each other? You then share yours first, compact and specific. Constraints spark creativity and keep time intact. She can answer with humor or sincerity, and either way you've moved beyond generic chit-chat without demanding intimacy. It's the speed-run version of depth. Structured, light, and oddly memorable. 9. You create a tiny artifact and let it go. Tactile memories stick. On a napkin or note card, jot a 2-word title for the moment you just shared. Post a rebellion. Cinnamon theory. Slide it toward her, not as a keepsake you expect her to keep, but as a small wink to the scene itself. Souvenir for the museum of today. Then resume the conversation or your exit ramp. You've made the moment collectible without making yourself clingy. If she smiles and tucks it away, you're already living in her pocket narrative. 10. You plant a pocket puzzle you can solve together in under a minute. Mysteries glue attention. Offer a tiny riddle that's resolvable right here. I'm collecting theories on why this place smells vaguely like cinnamon when no cinnamon exists within a mile. Working theory 1 involves the air vents and an overly festive neighbor. Or, at a bookstore, I'm torn. Does this cover designer think we love chaos, or does the chaos love us? The key is a puzzle with soft edges. Low stakes, fast payoff, a laugh waiting at the end. You're inviting her brain to play, not her calendar to plan. When a greeting offers a win you share in 60 seconds, you've just created a memory that's strangely sticky. 11. You use a reverse introduction that removes pressure before it builds. Expectations corrode spontaneity. Diffuse them in the first breath. This is a brief hello, not a pitch or a capture. I'll be gone in a minute unless you kidnap me with a question. By naming what this is not, you vacuum the room of threat. You also show social literacy. You understand the common scripts and choose a kinder one. Curiosity lives where defenses aren't needed. With the pressure dialed down, she can meet the actual you instead of managing a stranger. Ironically, the moment you stop trying to keep the moment wants to keep you. 12. You attach a tiny field note to yourself. One concrete quirk that makes you collectible. Labels reduce friction. Gift her a miniature handle for remembering you that isn't a brag. I'm the person who tries one chip from every table like a museum docent of snacks. Or, I'm temporarily conducting a study on how many people still carry real pens. It's playful taxonomy. You've now made yourself easier to recall and retell. I met the pen researcher. Quirks are social Velcro. They give her brain a place to stick you without resorting to generic categories. Attraction often starts as memorability. Give her a tag that's interesting and light, and she'll subconsciously want to add data to your study. 13. You calibrate your voice like a camera lens. Start soft, then focus. Most guys launch at a single volume and stay there. Think in terms of focus. Begin slightly softer than the room's noise, which signals you're talking to her, not at the air. Then, as you add one sentence, brighten your articulation and slow the last 2 words. Soft start equals intimacy. Crisp finish equals confidence. You don't need the vocabulary of vocal technique, just the attention to taper your hello like a well-written sentence. The ear trusts speakers who show control without theatrics. Suddenly, hi isn't a syllable. It's a micro-experience she feels in her shoulders. 14. You build an exit ramp into your greeting, and then you actually use it. The boldest hello is one that protects her time. Frame it. I'm going to steal one opinion about the pastry case, say thanks, and then I'm out. Then do it. Ask the opinion, share a quick laugh, appreciate, and step away. Paradoxically, reliability is magnetic. When you do what you said, leave lightly, she experiences safety. Safety invites pursuit. Many interactions fail not because they lacked spark, but because they felt like they might never end. Show you're a person who can land the plane. As you step away, you've planted 2 things: relief, rare, and curiosity, rarer. If she wants the conversation to continue, she'll reopen the door you respectfully closed.